So now we're going to remove the trunk lid or boot lid cylinders. The right side and left side, it's really symmetrical, same thing on the left side as on the right side. I'm going to do the right side for you first. You can see how the shaft here is all wet, the cylinder is leaking. Let's do the hose removal first. We have two hoses going in here. On the right side cylinder is hose number 33 on top, number 34 on the bottom. The numbers are printed in small yellow letters about a ½ inch away from the hydraulic line fitting. They're also punched onto this distributor block. Line 33 on top here, then comes line 96, then line 84. Anyway, to remove the hydraulic hoses from the cylinder, you need to slide the hydraulic line clips out of the way. They just slide in this cylinder's rail. The best way to loosen them up is, as I just showed you, with a screwdriver to pound towards the hose fitting. The clip comes loose, you can pull it out. At this point you can pull out the hose, and you will notice that there is an O-ring left inside the cylinder. When you replace the cylinder, make sure that there's no O-ring in there and that the O-ring instead gets put onto this hose. When Top Hydraulics ships you a cylinder, it comes with O-ring installation instructions anyway, and with spare O-rings to put on the fitting first, then push the fitting into the cylinder and secure it. So that's the lower hose, number 34. I'll just keep this paper towel here for protection, and the upper hose clip has just been loosened. We want to be very careful that the upper clip has been loosened the way I did it, and be extremely careful not to have your tool slip and hit this shaft. If it scratches the shaft too badly, then it's going to be very difficult to polish out any damage, and damaged scratches on the cylinder shaft are bad for the cylinder. So pull the clip out, pull the hose out. Make sure you don't lose the clips, they're hard to come by. And next we remove the mounting pins. First, let's remove these bayonet style clips at the end of the mounting pins. You can just put your medium screwdriver, this is like a 3/8 inch, in here, turn it clockwise, the clip opens, you can now slide it off the pin. We do the same thing on the bottom. Slide it in there, pull the clip up, and on the bottom we can pull out the mounting pin. On the top we just slide the cylinder off. Last thing would be to cut the zip tie. Remember to put it back on later when you install the cylinder. This is why it's always best to have cylinders in core exchange, so you don't have to remember how they were put in the first place.